My name is Peter Denholtz. I'm the CEO and founder of Henley Vaporium. Well, we began actually in 2011 selling cig-alikes, so the e-cigs that look like cigarettes, and we were selling them into hotels, into nightclubs, all over the country, Vegas, New York, LA. And eventually the larger companies got in the business and got very competitive, so we decided to pivot. And we found this store. We opened it in September of 2013, and we haven't looked back. Things have just gone great since then. There's a lot of challenges to having a vape shop, and the political and legislative issues are one, but keeping up with this very changing industry is a challenge. One product might be in favor this week, and by next week, people don't want it anymore. We work hard to stay in touch with the industry, find out what's going on, finding out what's coming out soon, and purchase those products so they're in the store when they're hot. But very often we miss on that. We'll have product a little bit too late. We might even have product a little bit too early. Well, first of all, I'll tell you that rather than taxing us, I think the government should be subsidizing us. What a tax does is going to raise the price of vaping products, and many of the taxes are significant. Right now, the government gets, in New York City, $5.85 per pack of cigarettes, and the federal government gets an additional $1. As people stop smoking and switch to vaping, they're starting to lose that revenue base. So they're trying to find it elsewhere. Naturally, let's put it on vaping products. But unfortunately, that's going to stifle the growth of the industry. Vaping, besides being harm reduction to combustible cigarettes, it is also a lower cost option for people who smoke because it's less expensive to vape. I don't begrudge the government for wanting to tax this product, but doing so now is the wrong time. I would hope that the government would give this industry a chance to succeed, to do studies at the same time while the industry is growing, and then once we get a foothold and people find this is a true viable alternative to smoking, then to seriously looking at taxing it. I think the legislators are acting out of fear of the unknown and their bad experience with big tobacco, but it's also a reason that people might not be trying vaping or trying to switch from cigarettes into vaping. And unfortunately, there's so much information out on the internet, as there is on any topic, that understanding what's real information and what's propaganda is very, very difficult. I think it's becoming more and more acceptable, and people are starting to recognize it and understand it. And if they thought about it for a second, they realize, oh great, at least this person's not smoking a cigarette. It's funny, I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm still uncomfortable in some situations putting this mechanical looking device up to my lips. But when I think it through, I say, you know what? I'm not smoking cigarettes, so this is okay.